All right, welcome back to the channel. Once again on College Football 25 here. We're taking on Louisiana Tech. We actually have some recruiting to do this week since we've freed up some hours here. Clifton Hearns has locked us out. We just scheduled a visit with him and I think we put a bunch of points on him too, and we were trying to get him, but he's locked us out. We are not in his top three. So, trying to get Alex Bliss here, the power rusher. We can actually schedule a visit. And I think we'll schedule him the week we play Kennesaw State. And we will try to sell him on playing time because that is an A+. Yeah. We definitely need to win that game. If we can get in before that USC visit, maybe we have a chance of getting him. I kind of doubt it, but Deontay Ivory kind of just looks like he's probably going to go to Louisville. We might be able to get Manny Sora, though. We'll bring him in for that visit against Kennesaw, and we'll go proximity to home. The only things he cares about is pro potential, playing style, and proximity to home. So, only other team looking at him is Texas State. He is an elusive back. Let's go ahead and scout him. Let's see how good he is. He's a gem. 92 speed, 90 acceleration. He's not bad. We've only got 5 more hours here. We might. I don't know. This guy, I just don't think we're going to get. Maybe we take some of the fullbacks off the board. I think maybe next week we do still have 5 hours there. We can put on somebody. Let's put some hours on Rodney Luck here. We're in that projected cutoff there, so we'll go ahead and jump into the game against Louisiana Tech. Again, I'd like to keep the ball on the ground a little more today. Maybe once we get into the second half, even we'll start to chew clock, and if we can get a bit of a lead, just sit on it maybe a little. Louisiana Tech gonna get the ball first. I much prefer that over last week when Middle Tennessee had the ball at the half. So Evan Bullock is the 13 touchdowns, only 1 pick. He's having a great year. Louisiana Tech. They're 3-2. They have a winning record. They're not a bad team. They're not. They're going with a little no huddle here. Frazier coming after the quarterback. It's intercepted by Holloway. A rare turnover for this defense. And we're down to the 19-yard line. Louisiana Tech intercepted on their first drive of the game. Are we going to see it again? We're going to see a replay? No, maybe not. We are. Okay. Caleb Holiday. Or Holloway. I'm sorry. Holloway, not Holiday. I'm sorry. I'm a little shocked we actually got a turnover. So, hand off to John Gentry here. And only going to get about two. A bit of a long two there. But go with this play action screen here. Get it to Evans. Again, that play's usually good for about 5 or 6 yards. Would very much like to end this drive in a touchdown. 4th and 1, I might go for this. And coach is suggesting some wildcat here, so we're gonna have John Gentry lined up in the wildcat. He doesn't get there. We're gonna turn it over on downs. Come away with nothing. So back on defense. I don't know. I would almost have liked to kick the field goal there. Since I go coach suggestions, it's not often that I deviate from that. Although we could have kicked the field goal. I don't know. I'm just still gonna give Louisiana Tech bad field position here, and he's gonna back up. He's gonna get sacked. Oh, they're gonna say he was out of the end zone. It's not a safety. Looking to punt here. That's a great punt. Okay. So hopefully we can set up a bit of a return. Get it to the 44. Not as good field position as I would have liked there. That punter's got a leg on him. So. Another handoff to John Gentry. We haven't thrown the ball yet, really. I want to flip the play here. I wanted to throw that to Evans, but I didn't press the button enough. But that was a nice 7-yard gain there. McKinney into the game now. Gonna take the outside zone. He's got a first down. John Gentry back in the game. He's gonna take another handoff, only a yard there. We could run the screenplay again. We actually have Evans on the other side. This one I think is a slightly different play. Get a few yards. This is the one we ran earlier. This is Evans picks up a block. 4th and inches. I don't think we can settle for another. I don't think we can settle for a field goal attempt here. I think we'll hand it off to Gentry and he gets the first. Okay. Halfback swing here might be interesting. We've got McKinney in the backfield. He's going to pick up a block. He's got the touchdown. Great play there by McKinney. Great play by our receivers to pick up some blocks. And we will kick the extra point here. Again, if we can get like a 14-point lead, I might start chewing clock. I don't know that I want to chew clock in the first half, but I might think about it. If we can get a bit of a lead. We've actually come up with a couple of stops here against Louisiana Tech. So hopefully we can come up with a few more. They're going with that no huddle offense. Holloway with a tackle for loss. And we're going to stop them again. They were in a little bit of a screen there. Just don't get much. So I'm going to let this bounce. I'm going to hope it bounces into the end zone. I didn't see us getting much on the return there, so if we can take the touchback, that would be good. Hand that off to Gentry. He gets 2. We'll go with a pass here. Maybe Garza gets open coming across the field. Garza's open now. And he can't stay in bounds. He would have had a ton of space there. I didn't like throwing the bubble there. 4th and 2. We have a 7-point lead here. I don't want to just give him a short field. We'll punt the ball. Our defense has come up with a couple of stops. So. Almost a really big play on the return, though. So. Gotta watch there. They are almost out to midfield here. Pretty much midfield. That was a big play. Okay. There's a sack. No, he actually got the ball away. I probably would have called that an intentional grounding, but yeah, no. There's a handoff. Just a gain of 4 there. We're going to go to the overload blitz. I don't know how well it's going to work, but. So that guy runs out of bounds. My defender there runs out of bounds. And then because he's out of bounds, he's not able to get back into the play and make the tackle. And now we're going to give up a touchdown. 2nd and inches at the 2. I mean, we're almost for sure going to give up a touchdown. That's a touchdown. I mean, okay. Louisiana Tech going to tie the game with the extra point. They go 7 plays, 55 yards. No fair catch the kickoff. And we'll get back to work here. So, this play worked quite a bit in the last game. Out to Garza there on the RPO. I kind of just like how open this part of the field was for Gentry to run there. He picks up 6 yards. Maybe we throw the bubble here to Green. Yeah, that was nice. Okay. Go read option here. Butler going to take the ball. And get outside a little bit. He only gets 5, but there's a counter for Gentry. He's in a lot of traffic there, just not able to get anything. I consider kicking a field goal here just because it would give us the lead. Assuming we don't do anything stupid like turn the ball over. It's a 42-yarder. No, it's not. Yeah, the accuracy just wasn't there. Just not quite on that one. Probably didn't have enough power either, to be honest. How is this guy not tackle worthy? It was a nice run. Louisiana Tech here. Out past midfield after one run. Go overload blitz. They bring a guy in motion and throw it to him. They're going to lose 4. And after losing 4 yards, they decide to go hurry up. And somehow they get a first down. It's just bad defense. We're going to see if our defense can do much anything today. Because they definitely didn't in the last game. They were definitely bad. Which I actually played right before this. So. Third and 16 here. It's a screen. It's going to set him up for a field goal. They're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. That's fine. Field goal is good. I'm not as worried about scoring before the half. We get the ball to start the second half. Like a lot of these plays, I probably just wouldn't run. You know? This one, we're probably just going to throw to Gentry. He gets 3. Butler going to take off. He's out of bounds at the 41. We could try the slot fade. I don't know. We got Green running the slot fade. Can we flip this to the other side of the field? I would much rather him be going out there with a lot more room. He came really close to making that catch. He just did not. He just wasn't able to hang on. Get a gain of 6 there for Gentry. Kind of like Garza on a bit of a delayed route here, but he never gets into his route. So Butler just going to take off down the field there. I really don't want to leave any time for Louisiana Tech to answer in the first half either, as we get down to a 1st and goal. I don't like this. I'm just going to go inside zone here. Get it to Gentry. It's down to the 1. I think we run this clock a little bit here. Take it down to at least maybe 20 seconds or so, because we have timeouts. And it's 3rd and goal, so if we don't pick this up, we have to decide if we're going to go for it or... Well, we don't need to, because we are into the end zone. And we have retaken the lead. Our first lead since it was 7-0. And we get the ball to start the second half, so... As long as we can keep them from scoring in the next 17 seconds, which... I don't know, they might just run the ball here, so... It's a handoff. They are going to get some nice yards there, though, so they're going to call a timeout. Now they're going to throw the ball. They call another timeout. 7 seconds here. 1 timeout left. And it's intercepted by Brown. 2 interceptions in this game for our defense. Bit of a rare thing there. Try to throw that on a bit of a Hail Mary play there, but we just don't have the time. So 102 passing yards for us. We have more passing and rushing yards than them. We're averaging 0.4 more yards per play. They do have more 3rd down conversions than us. But I think in the second half here, once we score another touchdown here, we're going to start to go chew clock. You know, assuming we can score on this drive, but go with an outside zone to Gentry. Only a yard there. I think we were in this play right before the half. It's sort of an angle route for Gentry, but he's going to be coming in motion first. Probably could have let him get a little bit further out there. Let's... RPO, we're going to try to get it to Garza. But... we'll punt. I would have really liked to score it on that drive, but it was a fair catch at the 25. Would have really liked to score there, but I mean, we just didn't, so. We have 2 interceptions in this game, though. It's actually a loss of 1 on that play. They're hurrying up again here. They are able to get the first down. So. That one's out of the reach of the receiver. Not something you see a lot on Heisman difficulty. Not able to make the tackle there, but he slowed him down enough that somebody else was able to make the tackle. So Louisiana Tech gonna punt. And that is not a good punt. It's definitely a fair catch that. Definitely don't want to risk a fumble there. So go with this swing pass to Gentry. He's gonna pick up 1 block there. Enough to get 4 yards. One's batted down on the bubble screen, so 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can pick this up here. Tried to get that to Gentry, but we're just had absolutely no time to throw. And they will fair catch it at the 20. So scoreless 3rd quarter here. It's kind of surprising. I haven't really had a game like this in college football yet. They get a nice run there, though. Broken tackle, and they're out to the 43. There's a sack. That's a loss of 10. See what they do here on 2nd and 20. They're going to throw again. It's a screen. We aren't really ready for it, but they only get 6 yards there somehow. That one's going to end up being incomplete. Was nearly caught. I just don't think he ever really had complete control of that one, so he wasn't able to. Their kicker is bad. Was that? I think their first punt was like really good, and now their punter is he's kicking a lot of short ones. There's a throw to Garza, but we really only need to run that play when we're either on the left hash or in the middle, because that's just not giving us enough room. Tried to throw that to Gentry, but yeah, he got caught up on the blockers there. So. Maybe Garza gets open here. I don't know. I immediately was going to try to take off because they blitzed us and we just didn't have any room. So we'll punt again. Our defense has played well in this game, well enough anyway. Special teams maybe allowing a little too much on some of these punt returns though. That one's incomplete. Somehow we're able to stop him there. Holloway. We're going to take Holloway here. We're going to blitz him right up the middle. It's a screen. And they've got the first down. Is that a reverse? Who am I covering? I'm covering this guy. That's not my fault. That was the other side of the field. I mean, I've got the guy on the other side now. They're down to the 1. I don't know what we think we can do here on 3rd and goal from the 1, but they got the touchdown. So it's like we just don't react to that being a run play, and they just have all the space in the world. So we're down 3, and I may go 2 clock here. Once we get into the 4th quarter, because if we can run out a lot of the clock and actually move the ball, which we just haven't been able to do, then maybe we'll be all right. But I also don't want to chew clock if we're not able to move the ball. Michigan, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Wisconsin. Cal being ranked so highly is strange. But they also did move conferences, so we're going to go with this play action screen. I think we ran this a couple times early in the game. Evans going to get us a first down there. That was nice. Okay. I am always hesitant to run these bubble screens. Take Butler here on a read option. He is down the field. All the way down to the 15. .200 rushing yards and 200 passing yards in a game with the same player. That is an achievement we've just unlocked. That could have been a pick 6. That could have been really bad. And we've just fumbled the ball. I know you can look at the replay and then challenge if you want to. So Was he down? No, I don't think he was even close to being down. Yeah, that ball's definitely out. We're not gonna waste a challenge on that. So hopefully our defense can come up with a stop here. They've actually played well today, so we've dealt with this no huddle offense pretty well for the most part. I'm gonna blitz. Where's Holloway? Holloway's got the running back. They got the first down, so. And breaks a tackle there. Running back with big yards. I mean, I had the running back, but there was about 3 guys there that should have made that tackle. At least. I fake the jet touch pass. Suddenly their running back is breaking tackle. I don't know. There's a sack. That's going to bring up 2nd and 19. Handoff. He gets outside. Our safety trying to make the play. Down to the 2. They already have a 3-point lead. Now they're taking time off the clock. And there's the quarterback going to take it in. His slow ass. And we're going to be down 10. Okay. Just have all of our timeouts. So hopefully we can score quickly. I mean, just get that one out for Gentry. Get some yards after the catch. I'm going to launch this one down the field. I don't know how that's going to go. It's actually caught. And we're going to hurry up to the line here. We're on the exact same play. Except I may look for Garza this time. And for Garza, he's got the touchdown. We are still in this game. We do not need an onside kick necessarily. Take the extra point. It's a 3-point game. Field goal would tie. I don't feel great about a field goal, though. We'll kick it deep. We do also have the 2-minute warning here. It's going to stop the clock, so. They're going to throw. I don't want to use a timeout yet. They're going no huddle for some reason. Okay, 2nd down here. I'm not going to call timeout yet. I'm going to go with the safety blitz. I'm not calling the timeout here in case we don't stop them. And we still have all our timeouts. There's a handoff. We do get to stop now. I'll call timeout. We're going to get the ball back. Field goal would likely send it into overtime. Get decent yards on the kick return. We could try a slot fade here. If Green's faster, he'll just have a lot of space here. And it's intercepted. That's going to be the game. Only 2 timeouts left. Call one here. It just probably won't matter much. I mean, they are still running plays. Maybe they fumble. They're going to take a knee here, but I don't think they can run all the clock out. So I guess they'll probably punt here. And we may get 1-2 plays. Fair catch that. I mean, maybe we break something on all goes here and launch one deep for Evans. Evans is going to make the catch. We got to hurry up here. We got to hurry up to the line. 6 seconds. Clock has not started. Now the clock starts. Gonna have one play here. And I throw it to Garza, and he wouldn't have had the speed to get there anyway. We're gonna lose this game. It was a close one. We did finally play some good defense most of the game, except maybe on that last drive they scored. Just a couple of turnovers really hurt us. We had that fumble. We had one interception in this game, only one. Gentry didn't really run the ball well. 15 carries for 39 yards is pretty awful. Did have a touchdown. Glenn Butler had a decent game running. He had a couple of big runs, 2 over 20 yards. He did have a fumble, though, that ended up proving pretty costly. So McKinney had our only receiving, Garza had a receiving touchdown as well. Right there at the end, but our defense I didn't look at here, but we'll go back to it because we did have an interesting game defensively. Tons of tackles for loss. I mean, just tons. Sacked by Andrew Edmondson. Sacked by Chris Murray. Half a sack for Hayes. Half a sack for Ford. Half a sack for Caleb Holloway, who also had an interception. And so did Jadarius Brown. That, probably stopped him from being able to get a field goal right at the end of the half. But we lost this game, so that may have a negative impact on our recruiting. But luckily for us, coach firing is off. We're gonna get the halfback Manny Sora. I don't think that's how you say his name. Soraya? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're going to get linebacker Nolan Rohrwasser. And then some of these other guys we're falling behind on. Ivory committed to Texas State, it looks like. We're going to be taking on Kennesaw in the next game. I was thinking we had recruits coming in for the Louisiana Tech game, but I think they're all coming in for Kennesaw. And some of them may have already locked us out or committed somewhere else. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can beat Kennesaw State. They're like one of the worst teams in the game. So we are also 0-2 in conference play. And still got half a season to go. If we go on a run, we might still be able to make a bowl game. It's highly unlikely at this point. We'd have to start stringing some wins together. And our defense has played better, but I don't know that we can do it. So that's going to do it for this one. I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.